Hello YouTube, welcome back to another video. Today's video I am basically going to go through how to basically calculate your damage overall to find out what the best units are to basically have in your deck, and generally overall the most damage you can get out of your units. Basically the formula I use is basically A, how much damage the unit has, B, how many units you can place, and then C is how quick it attacks. So for example, the way I've worked mine out is for example on Krusty, you know, it does 90,000 damage at max. This is without any upgrade perks. What I mean by that is the upgrade machine over there. This is without any perks at all. You know, it can place one, and you know it attacks two every 2 seconds. So the way I've worked out other units is, for example, I've done the same principle with not all units, but units I use. So for example, Buffman, you can do 4,500 damage per one once at max. Then you can place times 10 of them, and then I've times that by 4, because without any upgrades, usually Buffman attacks every 0.5 seconds, which equivalates to 2 seconds. So then I figured it out that Buffman will do 180k damage once they're all maxed. Radio Man, you know, it does 2,500 damage. You can place 10 of them, and that attacks every 0.2 seconds. So that equivalates to timesing that by 10 to equal 2 seconds. And that deals 250,000 damage. Nelson, once that's max, can deal 1,400 damage. You can place 20 of them, and that attacks every 0.3 seconds, I believe, which, if I've got this right, can do about 196 damage, 196,000 damage, somewhere around that. It might be less or it might be higher. Itchy is one of the most broken units in the game currently. You know, it does 2,000 damage at max. You can place 20 of them, and because it attacks every 0.2 seconds, you times that by 10 to equal 2 seconds again of the per cycle of attack, and that deals 400k damage. So imagine if you got DK with that, you would deal 800k damage. But obviously, bear in mind, once it's a single attack unit, your units may not all attack the same enemy, so you might not always get that particular figure of DPS, but it does do it overall, even if it doesn't attack the same unit. And then I believe the last one I did was Ned. I think, if I recall, Ned has about 330 damage, I think, somewhere around that. You can place 20 of them, and because it attacks every 0.1 second, I've times that by 20, which equals 2 seconds, and it does about 125,000 damage, if I've got that right. So those were just some I figured out. So just remember the principle: damage, how many you can place, and the attack cycle, because I do all my units are the attack cycle of Krusty, so that's why all of my units are round up to 2 seconds in the amount of damage you would get. So I hope you found this helpful, and if you want any more videos like this, then stay tuned. Okay, bye.